We discussed ad placements. We talked about how campaigns overlap, how much they overlap, and how they interfere with each other. Now, let's talk about the main issue. In other words, what happens as a result of these overlaps and the competition for ad placements? So let's imagine that we're advertising for the keyword bed sheets, and we need to be at the top for this keyword. We want to grow our organic presence and we want to show our ads. So, in order to beat our competitors and have better organic positions, we need to at least sell more than our competitors and have a better conversion rate. Let's set aside other metrics for now and just talk about the direct impact. And in order for our organic presence to grow and for us to be able to control conversion, all our ad sales need to be visible. In other words, we don't need shadow campaigns that sell through this keyword without any statistics. And if we've launched an exact phrase or a broad match using these campaigns, or one of these campaigns, we're pushing this query and trying to grow organically. We need to get complete statistics from the ads. In other words, only those campaigns within the cluster and for the keyword where we see full statistics should be running. So if we have an automatic close reuse running, we'll get the statistics there. If we have both broad and exact phrases running, then at the top and the rest, we'll also get complete statistics. And we should focus on these placements, on these campaigns. And we need to make sure that our ASIN targeting and product targeting campaigns cannot get impressions for this keyword. That for any placement, we override atypical or unnecessary campaigns that don't provide complete statistics, and that our keyword gives us full advertising statistics. We know which campaign is performing, which one is selling, which one is getting impressions, and no other campaigns are involved in this competition. But if this doesn't happen, and we don't work on this, then it turns out we don't have complete statistics. We don't control the number of sales, and we don't actually control the real conversion rate. And on the surface, it seems like everything is fine. We should be growing, but that growth just isn't happening. Growth isn't happening because we have a hidden shadow part of the campaign that operates without providing statistics and which, on the contrary, can even set us back if the performance is dense enough. That's why, for the keywords and organic positions that matter to you, you need to thoroughly work through each keyword, every campaign, and all ad placements, making sure there are no overlaps at all. From the campaigns that are currently running and are visible, since we definitely exclude all the invisible ones, you need to select those campaigns that actually get the most impressions, the most clicks, the most orders, and sell with the best conversion rate, and possibly with the best ACOS and TACOS. ACOS and TACOS shouldn't be the deciding factors, because if your goal is to grow in organic rankings, then conversion is what matters. ACOS and TACOS do not affect the growth of organic rankings. Naturally, as a rule, with high ACOS and TACOS, conversion isn't always good. But there are cases when ACOS and TACOS can be above the thresholds, yet you still have good conversion, a large number of sales, and you gain a big enough market share for your organic rankings to grow. With those organic positions, you'll be able to offset your advertising costs and earn more from organic sales than if you were just optimizing your ads. And that's why, when comparing which campaigns to keep, look at performance, where there are more impressions, more clicks, better conversion, and more orders. ACOS and TACOS will be the last factors to consider when deciding which campaign to keep so that your organic sales and organic rankings continue to grow.